Welcome. This is going to be a reading for the chosen ones. So, if this reading comes across your platform, there should be something in here for you today, okay? We're going to dive right in. I'm going to start your reading this time with a Spirit Message Oracle card. Oh, I do have Big Bubba Mac somewhere. I think I left him in the bedroom. So we'll start using Big Bubba Mac again tomorrow. And I am expecting to do the channel reads again starting tomorrow as well. Not sure exactly where I left off, but whichever sign that I left off on, I'll start with the next sign moving forward there, okay? This is going to be a relatively short reading, okay? Starting tomorrow, we're going to go back to the present, recent past, near future reads, okay? And that'll be tomorrow night. So let's see what your spirit guides have for you. And then I'll do a 3 Cleo. That sounds right. Yes. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate you. Michael's been waiting. I'm so sorry, man. I did get back from Florida this morning around close to 8 a.m. And I drove like basically all night last night coming from Florida all the way back to North Carolina. So I'm doing well, Angie. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I feel like I haven't been live in a long time, but it's because I went live yesterday morning before we got to Wimauma. I think it's called Wimauma, W-I-M-A-U-M-A, Florida. So it's like down there. I mean, I ain't never even been to Florida before, but that was down there. It was like, whew. Anyway, let's see what your spirit guides have for you. Then I'm going to do a 3-layer spread for your overall current energy right now. At the end of the reading, I will do a mini spread for someone in the comment section. Okay, what's up, Marcus? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing all right. It was a really good trip, yes. We went to see Joe Fells. He was doing a Q&A in Wimauma, Florida. And I drove like 708 miles one way to go ask 2 questions, but I got to go and I got to ask the questions. It was awesome. But also like we got to just like listen to other people ask their questions. I could have asked more as well, but I didn't want to be too like, you know, I didn't want to be all up in the shit or whatever, like annoying him or something. So I didn't do that, but it was really dope. And I got the information I needed. So let's see what your spirit guides, see what your spirit guides have for you. I didn't even have to pull one. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that and rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance in all forms into your life, okay? That's a very important card, okay? This card is for the people that say, I can't do that because fill in the blank, okay? Change that mindset. I can do that because I have a feeling that it's going to work out for me. I know that it will. I am planning for this to happen. I don't know how, but it will happen for me anyways, okay? I just drove 708 miles one way in a truck that's got like over 300,000 miles on it with no power steering, okay? And I didn't really check anything on it before I left, which is something that I normally would do, but I just knew that I needed to do that. So I did, okay? Made it all the way there, made it all the way back. Was I a little worried a couple of times? A little bit, but I was like, anytime a negative thought just popped up, I would shut that shit down with a positive thought, okay? What's up, Sawyer, James? I wish you peace and happiness. All right, thank you so much for being here and commenting. The more you comment, the more it helps me out, so I do really appreciate it, okay? Let's dive right into your reading. Spirit guides, God, angels, ancestors, Archangel Michael. Show me the cards that I need to see for the chosen ones, overall current energy today. What do they have going on? 1, 2. There we go. 6 of Wands in the reversal. 2 of Swords and the Sun card in the reversal. Okay. 6 of Wands in the reversal represents that you've been putting in a lot of time, energy, and effort somewhere, but not really seeing the results, number one, or you're not getting the credit for the effort that you've been putting in, okay? This can be someone else like stealing your credit as well. Two of Swords is like a decision, indecision, trying to make a decision about a choice here. I don't know why the camera's been doing that. That's like weird, but you see the like, is it just me? I don't know. Looks like this card is like this tall from right here. Anyway, okay. I think it's maybe the light in the background. Usually I have it on the other one. I could change it. It's not that serious. It's okay. So a decision that needs to be made here, or like indecisiveness, this or that thinking, okay? I feel like maybe there's a decision that needs to be made here. If there's something that you've been doing for like a long time, or you've been putting in a lot of effort for it and you're not really getting recognition, or like someone else is stealing your credit, so to speak, somehow, maybe you need to switch it up, okay? You do have the Sun card in the reversal. What's up, Marcella? Good to see you. Ronan, good to see you. Good to see you, TJ. Thank you for being here. TJ Wright. And Nun, good to see you. Thank you so much. From NJ to Florida, I felt like I was the longest drive. Oh my God, I can imagine. Yeah, even North Carolina to Florida was like, whew. I've done longer drives when I used to work for the railroad, but I came anyway. Yeah, I haven't done that in about almost 10 years, so it's been a while. The Sun card in the reversal is unhappiness or depression. This can be, there's something else, unhappiness, depression. Closing off from help, paralyzing fear, lack of support, okay? This could be closing off from help in some kind of way, or some kind of fear holding you back from something. Okay, what's the Sun card, please, in the reversal for the chosen ones? That's crazy. On the split, you have the Six of Wands in the reversal. Okay, you could be, I feel like it's more of a lack of support thing, okay? Maybe some of you feel that you're not getting recognition in some kind of way because you're not getting the support, okay? Like from people that should be supporting you, okay? For example, like I post online for my sobriety journey, or I have every day for a really long time, like 200 something days, not like as long as I could, but I've already done the challenge once before and I posted every day. So that was already a 184 day long challenge. So, and then I kept getting this message over and over for myself, like, you don't have to try this hard, or you're trying too hard. It's like creating more resistance trying as hard as you are. And I was like, yeah, but I've already done it this long. I don't want to give up. Well, this past weekend, I stopped doing the challenge and I haven't really been doing uploads. So I still have about 50 drafts to upload because I've been behind on it. But it was, I kept getting the message over and over, like, just stop trying so hard. Like, you're trying way too hard. It doesn't mean necessarily that I have to stop doing it, but I am trying way too hard. So now I actually did stop because I really didn't have much of a choice, because I was driving for like 23 hours in the last 2 days. I was like in my truck for that long. So I could have gotten out and jogged. I could also double up and have done it today, but instead I just slept. I was like, I need to sleep. So that's what I did. But if you're doing something, there just might be a better way to do it. I don't think necessarily that you need the support that you're looking for. I feel like you are the support, okay? You just might have to find a different way to do it. So let's get 3 more cards. What I was gonna say about the sobriety journey is that I've been sober for going on 3 years, okay? And July 7th this year will be 3 years of sober from alcohol. And like, no one in my family, no matter how much I post online, they never like the video. They never share the video. You know, they never like comment. I did get a couple of comments whenever I finished the 6-month challenge. Like, I got one from my mom, I got one from my grandma, but otherwise, at some point every single day, just about, these people are online, you know. But as far as support goes, in my family, you have to be you gotta get in the grit and put some elbow grease in there to be able to work. And I just got to a point where I'm done working that way, you know. I don't want to be 50 years old and my body already halfway broken down because of how much physical effort that I've put in my entire life. I'm already 30 and I'm done working that way. I'm okay. I realized at a certain point there's got to be a better way to make more money working less, or not as hard at least. So that's what I decided to do, and now I've done that. And now I don't really get the support from my family because they're like, I don't give a fuck. Basically, if you're not busting ass working hard every single day, then you're not gonna make it. And I'm like, okay, I understand why they feel that way. It does make sense, but if you take a moment and just step outside of the box, and use your brain a little bit, you can think outside of the box and then say, oh, I don't have to work that hard to be able to be successful. And that's what I'm doing now. Also, I don't want to necessarily have like a house living in one spot paying bills over and over again. I feel like in a way that could be a trap. So I want to have my house on wheels, which is why I went to Florida, so I can ask questions about solar energy to figure out how to get a solar panel hooked up in a van so I can drive around and work. I already have work that I can take with me anywhere I go, so I might as well be able to go wherever I want to go. So that's the next step for me, and I can record that and post that. So I understand also, like, if you feel like you have to work because you have kids, or if you have, you know, big bills and stuff like that, I understand. You know, it's not like something that you can change overnight, but if you put a little bit of effort in and start somewhere and you believe that it can happen, you can make a change. I'm 100% sure of that. Okay, 3 more cards. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels for the first layer for the chosen ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's exactly right, Angie, thank you. I'm over it, I hear you. Thank you, beautiful, beautiful Godoy. Finding the surrender to sober. It takes, yeah, it took me some time, but if you want it bad enough, you'll change. If you don't, that's okay. You know, just whenever you, it's Master Sha Hung Yi says, he's a Shaolin monk. He says, whenever you get tired of failing the 4th and 5th and 6th time and you don't feel like failing anymore, then you'll make a change. So whenever that happens, you know, make the change. You have the 2 of Wands in the reversal, which is something unplanned happening, okay? The 2 of Wands in the reversal is bad planning, a complete lack of planning, or things not going at all according to plan. I just see this simply as something unplanned happening, okay? The Moon card is paranoia, doubts, illusions, or some kind of fear, okay? This can represent fantasies or something being hidden from you. We're gonna see what that is. You do have the 7 of Swords, which represents lying, cheating, stealing, or strategy, okay? So I'm gonna read this as unplanned strategy. Something that you're doing strategic that you weren't necessarily planning to do, but now something is changing so it can happen, all right? The Moon card to me in this indication represents that you're doing this without a lot of people knowing. You don't want the whole world knowing exactly what you're doing, otherwise it's kind of hard to be strategic, okay? Can I get 3 cards for the second layer? But first, what's the 7 of Swords? 1, 2. 10 of Pentacles in the reversal. So something is ending, at least it's ending in some kind of way. 10 of Pentacles is like something being broken back down to ground zero, okay? Imagine like you're trying to build like a house, right? That's kind of an extension, all right? But you're trying to build a house, all right? And so you build it up in all these ways and you never built a house before, and you get to a certain point and you're like, okay, I still have the materials, but the house is not built the way I want it to. So I'm gonna take it back down, I'm gonna restart, and then I'm gonna rebuild it again, okay? That's the 10 of Pentacles, that's how I see it. You're having to be a little bit more strategic this time around. Let's get 3 cards for the chosen ones. Second layer, please. Also, whenever you restart something, you don't start from, especially if you've already done it before, you're not starting again from ground zero. Usually, if you've already done it before, you're starting from experience, okay? So you've already experienced trying to build a house one time, for example, okay? One more, 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. You have the Empress reversed, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun in the reversal. So you do have the Sun reversed twice here, okay? The Empress is codependency. This can represent laziness or not having the support. There's like a lot of indication here of like not feeling support or not feeling like you have the support around you. And paralyzing fear, lack of support, depression, or unhappiness. So there's kind of this feeling of like not having the support you need, so I can't start yet. But if you start, the support or anything that you do need will come in for you. You just have to take that first step. That's usually how it works. People, not like most of the time, are like, I have to wait for the support so I can take action. But if you take action, the support will come. Okay, so that's usually how it works. I know I just said that, but I'm trying to show it to you instead. Okay, so and I don't know who this is for. Okay, But if you take the first step, the support that you need will come in for you. It's kind of like you're going to go play the lottery and you have $10 or something, right? Let me just, instead of lottery, let's use like the games they play like in Vegas or whatever, the jackpot shit, whatever, I don't know. It's like, I need a little bit more than $10, but if you just use the $10 that you have, then you're gonna make money to be able to do more. That's not always how it works, I'm sure, because I've never done it, but but I'm giving you an example here. Utilize what you already have so that way the support can come in for you, or what you need can come in. This is also giving me magician vibes, where you need to think outside of the box. Like, utilize what you do already have, okay? Instead of waiting on it to be better. Whatever this is, it has to exist first before you can make it great, okay? You do have the Knight of Pentacles, and this is being in the energy of attraction, okay? So your vibe attracts your tribe. Also, this is a card of planting seeds. So plant seeds where you are right now to be able to manifest what you want. This is also like utilizing what you already have, the situation, okay? He has a field behind him that is already plowed. So if he just plants seeds where he is, then he can make it grow, okay? So it looks very good. You have a very good indication here of what you're wanting. It will come in for you. There's just a different way that you need to do it, and don't wait for the support, start, and then the support will come, okay? One more card for the third layer for the chosen ones. One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. Justice in the reversal. You feel like there's an imbalance here, or maybe there was some kind of injustice that was done to you, okay? What's the Justice card in the reversal? Okay. One more 4, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, okay. 2 of Wands, okay. You feel like there was an injustice that has happened because something that you have planned for is not going at all according to plan. Now, the Justice card in the upright and in the reversal, it still represents cause and effect. For every action, there's an equal or greater reaction. So in the reversal, the action or the reaction here could just be that something that you have planned is not working. Happy birthday, Albi. That's what's up. So it's not working. There's some kind of imbalance, okay? Now, the 2 of Wands means don't just like give up, like, it never worked, I'm never gonna be able to do it again or something, okay? This means create a new plan, okay? He is prepared to leave. He is preparing to leave the castle where he's at. He has the world in his hands. He's literally in a comfort zone. He could stay here if he wanted to, all right? But he's about to leave his comfort zone because that represents growth. That's how you grow, okay? King of Wands. So you're going from the 2 of Wands to the King of Wands, all right? This is using the dynamic energy of a leader. So someone very confident, cool, calm, collected, confident, all right? And this is also a card of taking action, all right? Obviously he's sitting down, but he's not sitting down like comfortably, okay? You see how his like back is up off the back of the seat? He's sitting there like, all right, I'm about to do it at a moment's notice. So, and this is also a card of intuition, someone with a very strong intuition. So it looks very good here. I think this is something is ending. You're being guided to come up with a new plan here, okay? It is blessings, yes. All right. I already did the Spirit Message Oracle card. So you're welcome, Albi. For the next person to comment now, I'll do a mini spread for you, okay? After Albi's thank you there. Excuse me. Big Bubba. He is in the bedroom right now. If you guys can wait a second, I can go get it. No, that's right, Albi. Heck yeah. Give me just a second. I'll go get Big Bubba Mac, and then I'll do a mini spread for someone in the comment section, okay? One second. All right, here we go. I did say I was gonna do it tonight anyways. And then I ended up leaving it in the bedroom, so. Okay, I will do Big Bubba Mac first, and then I'll do a mini spread, probably for either Michael or Angie, because I haven't done one for either of you guys in a while, and you guys were the next two, so. Thank you, Aries Golden Child, for the gift. Thank you so much. Ooh. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Big Bubba Mac, clarify this reading for the chosen ones, please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have 212. Focus on yourself and remember that your guardian angels are there to support you. You could be seeing 212, okay? We have, you know how they feel about you. So there's someone in this reading, maybe, that you already know how they feel about you, or it could be someone on your mind, okay? Happy, some of you are happy, or you're gonna be happy soon, all right? Focus on happiness, all right? We have Bubba Listen. Every time I get a listen or a pay attention card, I pull 3 cards from the back. So let's see. Almost put that card on the back. Oh, I need to sneeze. Get out in nature. Okay, some of you need to get out in nature. Headband. Someone's really stuck in their head about you. Someone might literally wear a headband, but that's normally how I read this card. Someone's stuck in their head about you. There could be some emotional scarring or literal scarring for someone going on here. All right, some kind of upset, maybe. That was 3, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Heart's Hidden Secrets Oracle card. Let's see. What's the Heart's Hidden Secrets? On the split. Divine Masculine. Yang and masculine energy. So you could be a divine masculine watching this. You could be dealing with a divine masculine. Okay, very good. What else? It's too late to apologize. So for someone, maybe they're realizing it's too late to apologize. Something about too late to apologize here. What else? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have Aurus. You could be an Aries Taurus cusp. You could be dealing with an Aries Taurus cusp. Okay, or you could have Aries or Taurus in your chart. We have Saggio. You could be a Scorpio Sagittarius cusp, or you're dealing with one. What else? You have made the right choice. There is some kind of choice that you have made here. It is the right choice. If you're wondering, the answer is yes, okay? You need to do the Stay Sober and Challenge. The Stay Sober and Challenge is adaptable, okay? I've created 2 methods for this challenge already, but the challenge is actually just staying sober, which is kind of what I realized today. That is the challenge. So you fill in the blanks for whatever it is that you do for the Stay Sober and Challenge. You could do the wormed method, you could do the gem method, or you can create your own method. So that's something I probably need to express a little bit more. Let's get one more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They care about you. So you do have someone that cares about you, all right? Whether you're sure about that or not, the answer is they do care about you, all right? Maybe they have a hard way to express that, or it's not easy for them to express it, is what I'm trying to say, but they do care about you. Okay, all right, let's look for Angie or Michael. Do you want a mini spread? Or for Angie, do you want one? Whoever wants it, let me know. I'll do 3 cards for the other person. Okay. Angie can have it. Okay, I'm so sorry. I just now saw that. Okay, do you want me to do 3 cards for you still, Michael? Sorry guys, it was between Michael and Angie. They were the next to the comment earlier. For anyone that might want one after the free one, I'll do it for a $10 US donation or more. I can do the $5 donation for 3 cards, okay? For a 3-card spread, but usually I reserve that for the zodiac sign readings. Okay, let's get it for Angie. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, show me the cards that I need to see for Angie. Overall current energy right now. What does she have going on? What does she need to know? What does she need to see? Anything else you guys need to know about me will be down below in the description box. Thank you all so much for the support. You guys are awesome. There we go. Okay, you have the Lovers and the Reversal. That's fine, Albi. You can do it through Super Thanks, or if you look in the description box below, I have my other payment methods down there. You can do it through that if you want. The Lovers and the Reversal, Angie. This can be getting out of a love connection, something ending. This can also represent tension or frustration in an existing love connection, or it can represent not sure which path to take as far as moving forward. You're at like a split here, okay? The Death card is a major change, transformation, or transition, okay, that you're going through. And the Seven of Pentacles. This is kind of like, you know, the Page of Swords energy. They are planning for the future, but they're looking towards the past. I don't know if that's the right way for you guys, but it is for me. I don't know, I guess. Okay, so the Seven of Pentacles is kind of like the Page of Swords, okay? This represents that maybe you've moved on from something, or you're planning on moving on from something, okay? But then it's like a thought comes in that's like, you have something worthwhile, you have something that you will miss dearly if you let it die off. Or this can represent someone trying to say that to you, okay? Like, hey, we can't let this end. You know, we've already built so much here. We've already spent so much time doing this, okay? But it's kind of like holding you back. The Death card is the change, transformation, or transition that you're going through. 3 more for Angie, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. You have the Five of Cups. So this can represent depression or unhappiness, upset about something that didn't work out emotionally, but there are new opportunities ahead. The Tower. Wow. So something unexpected happening. This is a major, usually shock to the system, something very external, unexpected. So being brought back down to reality. And then the Eight of Pentacles. So really focusing here. Sorry to hear that, Angie. So Eight of Pentacles is really working, okay? It's like putting in the effort, putting in the work, but also like not overdoing it, okay? You're doing it just as much as you need to. Bro, go the fuck on. Well, that's kind of hard to do because this is like my channel. So, no. All right, let's get 3 cards for Angie for what she does not see coming. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, can I get 3 cards for Angie for what she does not see coming, please? 5 of Wands in the reversal. So someone is definitely going to try to work things out with you, get back on the same page, something like this. This is someone that still has a bruised ego. They're still a little bit upset about something that didn't work out, okay? 7 of Cups in the reversal. Indecision, or worse, being forced into a decision against one's will, okay? So what I would recommend is deciding what you want and then sticking to it like there ain't no tomorrow, okay? Like, this is what I want right now, okay? There's something else to this card that I can't quite remember, okay? But I would recommend creating a decision for what you want and sticking to that. If you know that this is not for you and you're going through a change or a transformation, hold on to that, because you have someone that's genuinely going to try to get you to go back the other way, okay? Usually what happens here that it is, if you do that, you're going to repeat a cycle. Let's get one more for what she doesn't see coming. Knight of Wands, okay? So take an action on your goals. This is fast-paced, quick action. This is a very good card. What's the Knight of Wands, please? 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is a card of conviction. Whenever you know that you're getting success or a level up or abundance or some kind of increase, that's half the battle, okay? You know something is going to work out for you and you're working towards that, even if you're dealing with obstacles right now. If you put these 2 cards together, you have the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is fast-paced, quick action, okay? Quick results. So something you've been working on or working towards, you're gonna get quick results with it, so I think you know what to do. It looks very good from my perspective here. All right, stick to your guns. Like that's the quick answer to your mini spread, Angie. Stick to your guns, okay? All right, I'm gonna get 3 cards for Michael. For anyone that wants the mini spread after the free one, it's gonna be for a $10 US donation or more. If you want, I don't know, I guess I'll call it a tiny spread. If you want a tiny spread, which is like a 3 card spread, I'll do it for a $5 donation or more, US dollar donation or more, I gotta clarify. I feel like I'm changing internally while people around me are standing still. I know things will work out, it's just difficult. I understand that too. Yeah, that is usually the hard part, okay? That's why they say it's lonely at the top, okay? What's up, Chastity? I'll do it for a $10 US donation or more. You do have a chance to get the free one tomorrow, okay? You can do it through Super Thanks if you want. I also have my payment options in the description box. I think I have Cashapp, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. I do have those as well. Thank you, Albi. I appreciate you. I'll do the 3 cards for you first, and then I'll do Chastity's. But that's why they say it's lonely at the top, okay? Because that's normally what happens. The people around you, you start to feel the change within you first, and then there's not a lot of people that, 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna see you changing. They're just gonna be seeing you do things differently, and then they're gonna be like, you've changed. It's like, well, yeah, that's kind of the whole point. That's why we're on Earth, dog. Okay, so that's usually what happens. Like, I think at this point, I don't believe that my family has any idea what I have going on. I think they're like, he's lost it. He's fell off the deep end. But it's just because I finally started expressing myself externally instead of just keeping it in all the time to try to make everybody happy or keep everybody happy. I just decided, like, somebody got to hear what I got to say, you know? And I can't keep my family happy, but for so long before I get to the point where it's like, also, I got to live my life too, you know? Chastity is for a $10 US donation or more. That's for the mini spread. For the 3 card spread, it's a $5 donation, US dollar donation. Okay, I'm gonna get 3 cards from Michael really quick, and then I'll do Albi's. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Michael. Overall current energy for Michael, please. Let's see it. There we go. You have the Tower and the Reversal. Wow. It's crazy that we have only 2 decks here and the Tower's out on both of them. This is either rebuilding after a Tower moment, okay? Thank you so much, Chastity. You know what, that's pretty close. That's 4. So I'll do the 3 card spread for you, okay? The Tower and the Reversal is either rebuilding after a Tower moment. Absolutely, Angie. Keep your head up. Everybody's on a different path for a reason, okay? You're doing a really good job. You're very welcome, Chastity. Sorry, Michael. This can also represent avoiding a Tower moment, okay? You'll most likely know which one it is because the Tower in the upright represents ignoring reality. So if there's been some aspect to your reality that you have been ignoring, not annoying, you could find it annoying. All right, anyway, if there is some aspect that you know you've been ignoring, then I would recommend trying to face it head on, okay? Can I get 2 more for Michael? I got a feeling it's probably rebuilding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more cards for Michael, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. 10 of Wands in the reversal and the Ace of Wands. Okay. Probably something to do with an opportunity. The Tower doesn't always have to be bad. It just is perceived bad. You have the 10 of Wands reversed. Reality is annoying. Oh my God. I feel that 100% sometimes. I just be like, gosh, are you serious? We got to do this again? I'm just kidding. This is a weight or a burden being lifted off of your shoulders, okay? And the Ace of Wands is an idea or opportunity coming in for you to take action on in order to manifest something from nothing, okay? If this is a Tower moment, if it's ignoring something, a Tower moment, or avoiding one, this is most likely something as far as like say like a 9 to 5, okay? Like, dang, I have a really good job. I could keep working at this job. I could keep doing this, for example, okay? But if I keep doing this, I won't be able to do that other thing, all right? And it would be a tower moment to quit, and you don't want to go through the tower moment, right? But it's like, I really want to do that other thing, but I don't want to keep doing this. But this is secure. I'm stable here, okay? But it's kind of like going back and forth here. So it's like, all right, I'm just going to ignore it for right now because it's hard to make a decision whenever it comes to this, right? Let me get one card on the split for Michael. Yeah, that is so crazy. She just had the death card in her reading. This is a major change, transition, or transformation, okay? What's up, E-Man? How are you doing? This is usually from a strong desire to be out of a situation that you're in. That's why they have the white flower on the black flag. It represents the light at the end of the tunnel. So I still kind of don't think it's ignoring one, but if it is, thank you, Albi. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. But if it is, it's just ignoring a major change or transition where life doesn't have to be as difficult as it is right now, okay? So it's still not a bad reading, I don't think, at all. It looks very good for you, Michael. Thank you for being here, brother. What up, Alexis? I'm only doing them based on either $5 donations or $10 donations. All right, as of right now, the $10 are like an in-depth reading. It's a mini spread. For the $5 donations, it's like a tiny spread, is what I call it. You're very welcome, Michael. I appreciate you. Let's look for Albi, okay? And then I'll look for Chassity. I appreciate you, Albi. Thank you so much. Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Albi, please. Overall current energy right now. What does Albi have going on? I'm going to do a 6-card spread for you, Albi, since you did the $2 for Chassity as well, okay? Holy Spirit and Holy Angel, show me the cards that I need to see for Albi, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Okay, you have the 10 of Wands. This is a weight or burden being lifted off of someone's shoulders, okay? No longer carrying the weight of something. But you do have the 4 of Cups, which is kind of closed off emotionally, upset, or bored with a situation. And then the 9 of Wands in the reversal. So 9 of Wands in the reversal means that you're very close to a victory. You are very close. You just can't see it anymore. You can't see the victory coming in because you may be dealing with obstacles, okay? 3 more for Albi, please. There we go. 8 of Pentacles in the reversal. Something isn't working, all right? Or there may be a loss of money, or sometimes it could be a loss of a job, okay? 3 of Wands in the reversal. This is another card, okay? This means you have been putting in a lot of time, energy, and effort, but you can't see the results that you're looking for yet because there are too many obstacles in the way. There's something blocking it. This means don't give up, okay? That's what the 3 of Wands and the 9 of Wands in the reversal mean, okay? You're still very close to something, but don't give up. You're getting a lot closer. You're just dealing with some kind of blockage or an obstacle right now. That's all you can see. Let's get one more for Albi, please. There we go. Yeah, you're getting a new perspective on a situation, or you have gotten a new perspective on a situation. All right, you're looking at things a little bit differently here, okay? Thank you, John. Jesus is here, so is God, all right? Like, I think a lot of people don't really understand that, but the whole thing Jesus was trying to do while he was here is show you that Christ consciousness is within you, okay? It's not something that you have to seek for externally. But also, you know, you gotta be doing the right thing and shit, but but is that resonating for you, Albi? I just want to make sure before I move on. This is looking at life a lot differently, or looking at things a little bit differently here, getting a new perspective. Maybe not sure exactly what to do as far as moving forward, but you have gotten a new perspective here. What's up, Kara? How are you doing? What's up, Oscar? How are you doing? I went through a breakup, sobriety, and now I'm going back to school to be a pilot. Wow, that's awesome. Nice. Oh, on the split, you do have the 10 of Cups in the reversal, so that's probably the breakup. Can I see the energy for going back to school to be a pilot? Knight of Wands in the reversal. Let me get this. 2 of Pentacles to bring balance. Okay. Someone's very upset or stressed out, maybe, about the breakup. Okay, that's very clear. But 2 of Pentacles is balance. Work hard, play hard. Okay, that looks very good in regards to the pilot. Going back to school to be a pilot. That's awesome. Don't forget about me when you become a pilot, okay? Wanna be like Albi? Let's go somewhere, dog. Come pick me up. I'm just kidding. That'd be awesome. I would love to learn how to fly a plane. That's in the books. One day I'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna look for Chassity. I got you, bro. I know that's right. Thank you, man. All right. Chassity. Thank you so much. I'm gonna like these for you. Okay. Holy Spirit and Holy Angels, can I get 3 cards for Chassity, please? Overall current energy right now. Ooh. What does she have going on? What does she need to know? What does she need to see right now, please? Overall current energy for Chassity. 1. There we go. Okay, you have the Star card and the reversal. The Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. Is the Star reversed her energy? This is technically a no card, okay? Knight of Wands is her energy? Yes. Okay, you do have someone kind of stressing over you here, all right? It looks very clear that someone is stressing over you. The Star card in the reversal is hopelessness, despair, lack of spiritual connection, okay? Some kind of imbalance. They're feeling like something is imbalanced. The King of Swords reversed. It can be someone that's just confused over why this is happening or confused over a situation with you. Or it can be someone that's mentally manipulative, egotistical, rude, overbearing, something like this, okay? Now, you have the Knight of Wands, which is fast-paced, quick action. This means that you are now taking action after some kind of something, boss, significant other, friend, family member has been like, they're getting out of your energy, okay? You have the 7 of Swords in the reversal, which is something literally being returned to you. This could be like something that was stolen being returned, or it could be time, energy, or effort that you're able to have back now that this person's no longer in your energy. The King of Cups is someone very emotionally stable. So even though you're going through this situation, like taking action on your goals and someone's stressed over you, they don't see you as being upset or worried. They see you as very emotionally regulated and confident, okay? Can I get one more card here? The Emperor, okay? This could be someone that's supposed to be like a leader in your life or taking the lead somehow. Either that or they see you this way. Have a great night, Michael. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you. What's up, Paul? I have no idea what you're talking about, my boy. Hope this is resonating for you, Chassity. Thank you. What up, Corey? How you doing? Thank you so much, Chassity. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Does it say chill or chilly? Sorry, it's kind of small in there. All right. What got me into tarot? I was kind of like already interested in it a little bit before I started doing it. I had a friend that was a tarot reader. I wouldn't say they're a friend anymore, but they were at one point. And then I started watching tarot readings online. And then I kept getting like in my general readings for Aries sign, right? It would be like tower moment, tower moment, tower moment. I'm like, because I know that the tower is usually perceived as like negative. It can be negative or positive, but yeah, I kept getting in my readings, and then I went through a tower moment, and then I kind of realized make it 4 actually. All right, not sure what you mean there, Paul, but good to see you. So afterwards, I realized that tarot isn't something that tells you your situation, right? We all have the ups and the downs of life. You tell the situation, okay? Because your intuition is strong and we're all vibrating at a specific frequency, okay? So if you have a strong intuition, you can pick up on other people's energy, and then you, with your intuition, can read the energy with the cards. So I started realizing that I can do this because this is something that I've always had. It's pretty strong intuition. I just never had a way to channel it, because it's hard whenever someone's telling you like, oh, I wouldn't lie to you about that, but you can feel that they're lying, but you can't tell if they're lying or not, because what they're saying is that they're not lying, but you can feel it. So this gives you something to be able to read that, okay? My intuition's always been very strong either way, but now I have a tool to utilize to read that, okay? I don't even have to use tarot cards. I very rarely pull tarot cards for myself. If I do, it's because I genuinely don't know what my intuition's guiding me to do. But that's why I always tell people, like, what's your intuition telling you to do? Because your intuition's guiding you a lot better than I can. Can we know what our soul is craving for with the help of tarot? I would say yes and no. 9 times out of 10, if I pull cards for myself, I get more confused than if I just listen to my intuition. I would recommend listening to what you want, okay? And the best way to do that is take anything external out of the equation. So family and what they want for you, boom, out of the equation. Significant others, lovers, people that you're in a relationship with, boom, out of the equation. Siblings, friends, boom, out of the equation. Now, what do you want without any external factors? That's what I would recommend. Do I read pendulum? I can. I actually have one at home, not where I am right now, but that's like for yes, no, or maybe questions. As far as pendulum, otherwise, I may not know what you mean. So listening to what you want without external factors is the best thing. That's what I would recommend doing, because 9 times out of 10, what we want gets muddied or fragmented because we're considering way too many other scenarios or people, okay? All right, guys. I have to get off of here, but I will be live again tomorrow night, okay? Tomorrow night, it should be a full reading, okay? Thank you so much, Samina. I do think usually if you are confused and you ask, you can get some kind of answer, whether it makes you more confused or not. Thank you so much, Nan. I appreciate you. All right, anything you guys need to know about me will be in the description box below. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. Keep your head up. Keep moving forward. And as always, love yourself first.